All right, guys, I'm gonna try to be brief here. In real life, I need to work on this today. But for the video, I'll show you what I've been up to the past couple days here. Hopefully some of you guys recognize this buggy. Been a big fan for about 10 years on this guy. Love it. Enjoyed watching it kill some hills in the southeast. But I picked it up yesterday. It was another 14-hour day, if you include all the stops and the loading it up and everything. So, long Saturday. My friend Dylan went with me. We had an absolute blast. A lot of laughing. We might have even shed some tears. It was a blast. So thanks Dylan for coming. And the guy I got it from could not have been nicer. So all in all, great experience, and it was a productive Saturday. He had a funny story about the last time he had this out, how it ended up in a mud pit. So I couldn't even help myself. So on the way home, I swung by a car wash and pressure washed the whole lower half of the buggy. And he put some new Corbo seats in here fairly recently, all things considered. And it has these removable pads, but underneath them is a lot of mud. So even though today I do not have time to do much with this buggy, and I won't for a little bit because that guy, plus life in general. My job's insane, and you never know when I'm gonna give that guy attention. And then on top of it, we have this. And also, I mean, I'm out here building mansions for my son. And we had an insane storm a couple days ago. It was mostly wind and lightning here. Some people nearby had some crazy hail damage, so we had it better than they did. But we were without power for the better part of 2 days, and I have a huge tree down in the trails. But first, let's do some vacuuming, because this is just awful. I can't have that sitting in there. Plus, if it gets wet, I mean, it's just gonna turn into a nasty mess. So I'm gonna clean up these seats right now. All right, that is better. And then maybe I'll finish wiping down the rest of the seats as well. Okay, now it's time to put some oily petrol in here and cut apart a tree. I haven't even seen this up close yet. Yeah, that's a big dog. For reference, this is that like big ledge we're always playing on, a few different lines. So that tree ripped like vertically. Not good. Bummer, I am not gonna get this done today, but maybe I'll clear a path. It's just like super in the way of the access points to the trail. It's blocking like 3 lanes. This happens a lot here. Is it because I live in the woods? Is that why trees are always falling? You would not believe how often this happens. Trees falling right on the trail, covering up multiple points of access. First and foremost, this thing keeps getting bigger. It's surviving. We've had some crazy storms here lately, and it's surviving. I did some high-end aluminum work here, and it doesn't even there's nowhere for it to leak, so we're fine there. This is the, walk through the foyer here, multi-story. So as you can see, we're taking this pretty seriously. We're gonna do a brief update on this thing. I measured the belly the other day and it was pretty high. I started with the back end and raised it up with the engine hoist. We dropped the buggy down, it's about 1.5 inches. I started removing the stickers using the heat gun and then what was I using? Lacquer thinner. That's what I was using to remove all the sticker goo. You can still see remnants of the OG sticker, Noogastrong, which I love. Pretty cool. But this had a lot of stickers on it from the most recent owner that were all pretty personalized, and which is his right. I think he owned a couple businesses And so he had stickers of his businesses and maybe even some friends' businesses, I'm not sure. But I was getting those off because I'm probably gonna have to paint this panel anyway. So I'll have to sand this all down and paint it so the stickers can't be on there anyway. If you're in Kansas, give that a check out. Once again, we've got a winch on here, and the only buggy I've ever left a winch on, actually, was the teal buggy. But I mean, I am just stacking winches back there. I've been giving them away to friends for free. But I'll probably be taking this one off too. I mean, it's just not a clean look, and unfortunately this thing's been slamming the double-ended ram, and then the winch it's rubbing this coolant line. It's not rubbed through, but it will eventually. It's not looking great. So I think that bad boy is just coming off completely. That'll clean it up. Now time to wipe off all the sticker goo. I already took off the big ones that were on the side too. Some lacquer thinner and an old shirt. Nice smooth surface. It's ready for a sanding and a repaint at some point. And let's see here. At some point, we've lost a handlebar grip. So I'm not gonna be able to match this, so let's take this off. I'll probably have to do a relief cut here and twist it off. You might find this on Marketplace. What do you think, 80 bucks? We're removing the winch. Look how rusty that surface is. The kid was playing with the winch line though, don't worry. We are still getting our use out of it. He is a nut job. I was removing the power side for the winch from the battery, and every time you touch a wire or a hose, you lose a couple pounds of dry mud. It's pretty crazy. This thing needs assistance, and I'm working on it. Like, look at this. Holy cow. Like, I don't know. I don't partake in that lifestyle. Or at least, if it was an accident, we gotta clean it up. But that's right, that's what I'm here for. Winch removed, then at some point these lights were put on. I like to keep the lights inside the confines of the tube work, right? So I wonder if I can utilize those Fairlead tabs and mount maybe both of them. Another nice little mud nugget. Or maybe they don't work. That guy does. That'll light up a lot in front of you, so maybe I'll leave that one there and take those off. I don't know. It's fine with me. When do you think the last time this panel was removed? 23? Like 1923? I thought I'd enjoy this more if I just did it by hand. I have a bit that fits on my drill, of course, but I mean, I really like to become one with the project. Really wear myself out. This is held on with 17 bolts. 17. It's a lot. All right, here we go. First time it's been off since the Bounty Hill of Gettysburg. And we have enough mud to plant a cornfield in. Holy Toledo, Kansas. All right. Time to do something about that. Pretty cool work though, Nick Sosebee. I assume he's the one who, I know he built the chassis, but he's probably the one who set all this stuff up. Lots of work doing this type of stuff. Love it. Love it. Love seeing everybody else's ideas. It's just neat. I love this hobby. I wasn't kidding, guys. I've removed so much out of here, and then we still have like 1.5 patties. Gonna use this bad boy to break it up, and then we'll vacuum it out. I need to drop the center skid plate and really get in there. All right, just wanted to show you what we're dealing with. I missed up. It's like almost, look at that. I just need to drop the skid plate, but I've got to remove the 35 pounds of cow patties that are stuck in there. I busted out the drill. I should be working on the new build behind the camera here, but Maddie's hanging out with me. We're down in the shop. He's watching storks. And so I don't want it to be loud with metal flying everywhere. So this is kind of quiet and productive in one way or another.
Wonderful news. You have been liberated.
Oh God.
What does that mean?
Well, it means
What?
you're
Are you okay?
Holy cow.
You're fantastic.
Really? Because I just blew up most of the factory.
Oh yeah. But you are the new head of letter sorting.
I didn't even know we still got letters. What?
We'll have to take this to the woods. Jeez. We're on the passenger side now, and I've got that boat side skid off as well, and I already cleaned up the mess. So we'll just keep on trucking here. I'm gonna clean all that up. I'm having a hard time stopping here, guys. We got floorboards coming out now.